Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my live video this evening. And I'll be talking about another trending news that Nigerians have woken up to and people are talking about it. Now, this particular story, there is a twist to it because we have our favorite celebrity involved in this saga. Okay, so you know what? People talk about there is nothing as horrible as the scorn of a woman. Now, when it bites deep, they do not forget what you've done to them if that bite is so deep, and they will always laugh, dance at your downfall. Okay, guys, let me just jump into the story because I know most of you are wondering, oh, what am I talking about? All right, so if you're not aware of what happened this morning, we woke up to the news that our brother, I think his name is I don't know how to Okporipo. Yeah, his house was demolished by the Federal Capital Territory Administration. Now, people were talking about it and people were asking question, why did they demolish our in-law house? Okay. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, he was dating our lovely sister Tontoh DK. Yeah, you guys know Tontoh now and her wahala. Okay. So they were dating, and basically it was a very sour relationship, and it went messy. Okay, the guy was a wandering prick, do you understand? So that relationship went very bad, but since then they have been from one problem to another, from one issue to another. So this morning, this our brother Bini brother posted a video of a demolition of his house. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time for you to watch this clip before we come out and we look at what Tonto said and her response to it. Now, watch what happened to this man had earned money. I'm talking about, the guy is saying at 700 million. Hey, million. Now, the way they call this millionaire, I don't know. All right, watch this and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what was Tonto's response to this. Watch this.
When they put our back here, is still getting closer to that.
Yes, sir. We have. Yes, sir. This is Prince kPOKPOGRI, sir. What do you have to say about what is happening here this morning, sir?
It's my brother. So surprised. I didn't do government anything wrong. I came out from house this morning. The next thing I saw is bulldozer everywhere. I bought this plot. I built this place. When I finished, there was no day development control to issue me a notice. To my greatest surprise, they said road past my house. The demolition notice that they served me does not even carry my plot number. So I now went to them that if you serve me a demolition notice, it doesn't carry my plot number. So that was what happened. The next thing I saw, they're carrying, I saw these bulldozers, everything. Don't know what is happening. Because since I built this house, a whole lot of people have been coming that I should sell. I said, no, I'm not selling. I do this place for my personal sanity. My brother, that is what is happening. But I will get to the root of the matter.
Sir, do you think this has to do more than just the FCDA, or does it have some other things?
No, I think there is somebody playing a beating band for them somewhere. You know, because if you even say road is passing this place, you know that not even started from anywhere. So why will my house be the point of contact? You know, if somebody is not somewhere beating band for them to dance. You know, but I'll get to the root of the matter.
How does this make you feel right now, sir? How do you feel about it?
My brother, I'm not perturbed. I'm not worried. It's money I used to do. I can even build more of them. You know, so I'm not worried. But the injustice, I must see to the end of it. You know, so this is just.
So in this whole environment, are there other houses, or is it only your own house, sir?
It is only my house, so my brother. It is only my house. You know, because they offer me like 1.4 billion to sell. I said no. Different people have come to me. I said no. So this is the message I said. This is an intimidation which, my brother, I don't want to say anything because what a man will want is always in his mind.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hi guys, so as you guys can hear him, I don't know if you guys heard him. What he said was that it was only his house that was demolished. Okay, now it doesn't matter, you know, how much we love Tontoh or how much we support her. If this guy's house was kind of like marks and they demolished it, it's not fair. Okay, I don't know why people are on social media laughing at what happened to him. This man said it was 700 million, not 70, 700 million naira that he used to build that house. Okay, now I've been on social when I was doing my research to know what happened. And what the federal government said, or Federal Capital Territory Administration said, that he was warned. They said, look, the point was that this house was being constructed without a proper approval. And he was told while he was building it. They kept coming to him. You know how these people are in Nigeria. You are building a house and you know that that land is not actually approved for you to build on it, but you will continue. And they said they told him that they will actually demolish it. And this guy built this house and furnished it and packed in within a year. So, and that is what happened. They warned him. And he's not the first person. I know of Lagos, Magodo. I know of other places. I even know of Festac in Lagos, where houses are even being demolished almost every day. Even our beautiful pastor, Odumejeje, they actually went after his church. I did that video of Odumejeje's church being demolished, marked for demolished. I don't know if the letter did it to me. I don't know because I didn't follow up that story. But the point is that why are people calling Tontoh DK in this matter? Because when I saw it at first, I was like, how did Tontoh get into this? How is it her business? Is she sleeping with a FCT man, or does she have any link with the FCT man? But Twitter has actually been talking about this, and I love this guy's comment. He said, no compensation whatsoever. If you don't have building approval to get your arrow or and your CFO, your house is not legal. His house is not legal. Let's leave sentiment alone. This guy built a house on an illegal plot. He did not get approval. Even if it takes 10 years time, what happens is that we get a land, we build a land because the government of that particular time happens to be our brother or our sister, and they allocate a land for us and we build, forgetting that that particular government will not always be in power. When the new government comes, of course, they will dust out the plan, the blueprint, and they will want to, destroy that house. So I don't know when he got the land. Maybe when his brother Jonathan was there. I don't know. But the point is that let's stop being sentimental about this. Yes, he actually has lost a lot, but can we stop building without approval? Let's just call a spade a spade. I'm going to read. People are saying a lot. Somebody saying this is sad. I'm going to read what people are saying because I've been getting a lot of comments from people. Let me just go through before I go to, hi, this Sensi says, just in terms of for the story. Somebody is saying, and this is sad. Yeah, it is very sad. It is very, very sad. Okay. Hi, Hangout. How are you? What do you guys think? How is this linked to Tontoh Dike in any way? Why are people calling Tontoh Dike? I mean, why is she? I know that she made some comments. I know that, she actually came out. I'm going to show you guys what Tontoh said in this thing. Okay, let me just bring it out, what she said. So this is Tontoh's comment. She said, anyone writing for me to stop laughing, because she was laughing on her page and people came after her. And, to be frank with you, people have different ways they react to X, okay? If someone's hurts you, there are different ways to react. This is Tontoh. We know Tontoh. Tontoh strives on violence. She loves controversy. So what were we expecting Tontoh to do? To come and say, yeah, sorry. Of course, Tontoh will always be Tontoh. She's making money. All these people are making money off us. And that's why sometimes we need to actually, separate ourselves and also make money on the story. And, don't get ourselves so worked up. Tontoh's, of course, her page today will be full of comments. Her Facebook people will be going there. She'll be doing video about it. And she's making money. If one thing I've learned from Cora's story is that these people are actually taking us to the bank while we are wasting our data sometimes. So sometimes we all need to, let them be and let them actually say what they are saying. I'm just putting people's comments here. Chika, thank you so much. I mean, you're right, okay? At the end of the day, I'm just gonna say, yeah, Okoriko, sorry, I don't know his name. He lost millions. I'm gonna show you. Let me just go back and show you the video of the actual house, the inside of this house. Me, I don't see Tontoh for those, when she sits in the chair, how beautiful the house is, marbled, how beautiful. I'm like, Jesus. Now that house they can't demolish like this. And now Nigeria government with the wicked. But it is what it is. Let's watch the house itself. Let's see the house.
Are still building. So I don't know where they got this order from. I don't know where this authority came from, but I will get to the root of this matter. Look at my house.
See house.
Everywhere. Look at my cinema room. This is my cinema room. See my cinema room? Scattered. I spent over 700 million in building this particular building. Over 700 million that I put in this project. I paid everything that I need to be paid to the government. Bros, thank you. Sorry. I paid everything that need to be paid to the government before I started this project. Just of it suddenly, because I refused to sell my property, it's now become a crime. That somebody will just wake up and order that according to what the man told me, say it is the FCT minister that gave the order. I just want the world to know what is happening. By the FCT, I've told them to evacuate all my property from the place.
Okay, I mean, no matter how we look at this, no matter how we look at this is so bad. Okay, this is this man's sweat now. This is this man's sweat. Okay, I mean, let's actually, people are abusing Tontoh because she laughed. And Tontoh have been laughing. I don't want to just bring out everything that she's been saying on her page. Tontoh has been laughing, and people are actually saying she's wicked because of her quanta with Churchill. We know the story of Churchill and her. If you don't know it, that's her S, and her best friend took the S from her, and people are saying that Churchill dodged a bullet. But she shouldn't have actually come out, no matter how bad this man treated you. Do you understand? I don't think she should have come out to rejoice on his downfall. I'm telling you, it wasn't necessary for Tontoh to come out and be rejoicing. But on another flip chart, I want to ask a question. Have you never, ever, rejoiced on the downfall of someone that has actually treated you bad. I'm just laughing. Nigerians, we can actually pretend. We can actually be so tortuous and, like, oh my God, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't. But to be frank with you, yeah, have you that is even watching this thing now, you that is going to watch this thing later, I want you to drop your comment and tell me, have you never, maybe someone that was mean to you, was not treating you nice, and the person, something happened. Did you, maybe you were like, I don't know. I'm just dropping people's comments, and they actually went for Tontoh. And me that was watching it, even with my church mind, I was telling myself, now there was this one guy here. Let me tell you something. That guy, I pray God, may God destroy him. I swear. I say, God, carry this. In fact, that guy should just, if I see him for road, I want him to be a beggar. But to be frank with you, sometimes you are hot. If the cut is deep, if it's so deep, you understand? You can actually carry that cut and it's still paining you. So even as we are trying to say maybe Tontoh is the one that caused, of course we know it's not Tontoh. We all know she doesn't have that power. In Nigeria, you must be top person. Even if now president where she dey knack, she does not have such power to demolish this guy's house. Okay. But even if as we are hard on her, we also need to understand that this girl actually might have her own, she might have her own deep cuts. We don't know what happened. This guy went as petty as going after the car, or they were having this car issue. This guy, oh my God. So let's try to understand her too. Okay, because me, using my church mind car, I just think, I have once had that, that thought. Okay, someone just said, someone said, Spicy, you said you have had it. Good. So as we they criticize her, make we also use our church mind. They think about our own self, because I have had it. There's one guy, I know, but that guy gonna know is I swear, I knelt, I said, God, take this guy, stripe him of this money, and you know what? God not do him. Do you understand? So sometimes we can actually be hot that deep that we will want this person to be punished. So we don't know how Tontoh was hurt. This was a man that she actually displayed her child with. Maybe the dad was, thinking that, they knew that coming, and then this guy was sleeping and calling her names and recording it. That hurt is deep. So, guys, I just saw this video and I just saw people bashing Tontoh, and I just felt, you know what? Let's actually, no matter, Tontoh will be Tontoh, whether we like him or we don't like him, whether we don't, it's nice to say, don't underrate bottom power. I don't think she used any bottom power. I do not think she used any bottom. I think this guy was just unlucky, but Nigerians are saying it's bottom power, Sha. She's something else. Lighthouse, what is she? If you hurt somebody so deep, you hurt somebody so deep, you are sleeping around with other people, and then she sees or she heard that something happened, will she be crying for you and be saying, God, so hey God, of course she'll be happy. Let's stop this pretense now. Let's stop pretending. We fake things in Nigeria. We always do as if we are churches. In fact, we even pass holy, Mary be holy. Okay, let's be actually telling the truth. As for Tontoh, I won't be insensitive to her not to laugh. One good laugh that this outside. I don't know who this person is. Look, I don't touch Tontoh. I joined her to laugh. We are wicked people. So I joined her to laugh. What did Obokoroko do you, or Obokoroko? What did he do you when you go follow Tontoh? They laugh. Okay, I'm not laughing at this guy's pride. I'm not laughing at the fact that they demolished his house. I'm just laughing at people's comment here. And if you look at the comments, the guys are after Tontoh. They are calling her names. I was laughing when I was reading comments on socials, and how people were calling her name, telling her this will happen to her, this. And some girls, whenever a girl wants to defend her, they will attack the girl, how you are this, how you are that. And I'm like, Tontoh needs help. Tontoh, Guys, when you hurt a woman, my dear, make I tell you, when you hurt a woman, sometimes they pray for you for night. That's why a man, you might hurt a woman and then you marry, you know, go get child. Because a woman done naked for you for midnight. Midnight, naked for you. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. I just want to show you guys what's happening. There's another video I want to talk about what is happening in Kanu. I have videos, people have been sending it to me, and you know what? It is scary that this matter escalated. So I'm just going to go off now, come back in 1 hour or 2 hours with the Kanu, not Kanu, Sokoto mayhem that is happening now. We need to talk about it. We all need to talk about, but in talking about it, we need to talk about it in a very sensitive way, because it is, especially for my people that are in Nigeria. If you live in Sokoto, Kanu, Kaduna, please join me. Let's talk, but let's be very sensitive, because these people, so that's the topic I'm going to be diving into, but I want that to be a late night gist so that we can have more time. The kids are asleep and the husbands don't work out, and the wife don't work out. If you're a social person, you have time with your bottle of wine, and I will be coming live for that particular story. I'm going to be live. I'll show myself live. So meet you guys if you're free around 9 o'clock. Let's talk about what is happening in Sokoto. Oh, yeah, Sokoto. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. Until I come your way again with another trending story. Guys, stop hurting girls, because if you hurt a woman, her scorn is so deep. God bless you. Bye-bye.